Well, good afternoon, everybody. Monday, Choochin on a Monday afternoon. Glorious day. You wouldn't know it, as I said on this morning's Chooch, when you have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go out on tiptoes and pee out there. It's really a drag when there's like the marine layer is so thick that it's like drizzling on you. It's like, I figure, using the outhouse in the old days, right? You almost feel like you need an umbrella. But in total counterpoint to that, it is a beautiful afternoon, not a cloud in the sky, and just awesome. And you can really kind of sense that summer's winding down. This I really like. How freaking thoughtful can you be, huh? You put a chair out on the sidewalk in case you want to take a rest while you're chooching along. I mean, you don't get this in every, I can tell you, over in the rich parts of town, and that baby looks like it reclines good. You take that thing home. This is the finest in sidewalk reclining here. You sit there, you get yourself a nice Mai Tai with one of those little pink umbrellas in it. You plop your hiney down in there, and you just watch the freaking world go by, huh? I wouldn't sit in that fucking thing if you paid me. I think it almost looks like it's crawling with vermin. Oh, blow it out, you fucking dog. Oh, jeez, everybody. Oh, you ought to talk to your dogs. They're always running around barking at the fence line and stuff. Oh, I feel my allergies coming up again. Oh, I smell that cat too. And I'm 2 blocks away, and I can smell that cat in the air, that combination of gym socks stuffed with shit rolled in 6-day-old rotten eggs. I'm trying to think of the, help me out here, the worst possible descriptors that you can have. And these people are used to me now. I think after years of chooching along, everybody, there's that mental case sort of making her way along. The Avenue of Love, nobody does a lot of drinking on Monday, so there's not a lot of action over here. It looks like, oh, there's the guy sitting there. They're usually like in self-serve mode on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but when it's time to get you drunk on the weekend, they're rolling in there like crazy with their Mercedes-Benz and all that crap, unloading can. Guys, if you're driving a Mercedes-Benz and you're going to the recycle place with a whole bag of, 2 bags of crap stuffed into the back seat, it's just not the image that Mercedes-Benz wants to portray in their advertising, right? I mean, it's better if you got a Chevy pickup truck and all that, but on the Avenue of Love and the Street of Shattered Dreams, anything goes out here. Oh, I'm enjoying the weather. So comfortable, so cool. I work in the medical field, of course, and helping to run a clinic is really like, most of the year it's okay, but what the hell are you doing when you get to the back to school time? It's the equivalent to like everybody else that works in retail, their Christmas season. It's like our Christmas season is on right now, and it was funny as hell today. It wasn't funny at the time, but we had 2 kids come in, brother and sister, for shots. And anytime a mother warns you beforehand and says, I'm bringing Chester and Natalie over for their vaccines today, I just wanted to give you a little heads up that they're kind of wild. They're kind of like wild children and all that kind of stuff. So you might want to alert the staff that they might have a little problem controlling them and everything. So yeah, how you doing, bro? And they might have a little problem. Oh, there goes the Dumpy family. They might have a little problem controlling him, and that always makes me like try to schedule my lunch hour when Natalie and Chester are coming in for their shots. So they came in today, and within 5 minutes, little Chester, who's about 8 years old, grabbed all the highlights magazine. He tore every damn page out of it, tore each of those pages into about 20 pieces, 30 pieces of paper each page. He throws the shit up in the air and he's screaming, "Happy New Year!" Happy New Year. And I just want to throttle a little bit. And his mom's like, "Now, Chester, you know, you have to behave yourself at the, you know, you got to behave yourself at the doctor's office now." So he sits down in the street. He sits down in the seat. He starts eyeballing the People magazine in Espanol and the Women's Day in Espanol and all these magazines. And he starts tearing the shit out of them, and his mom's just sitting there, smacking her gum and popping her gum. She isn't saying anything. Look at his family, like they hit the jackpot. They pulled that, pulled that baby carriage out of the bushes here. You got to beware anybody. You got to be careful anybody that walks by that's kind of drooling when they're walking by and looking at you, right? And people wonder why I'm getting a Beretta, right? Because I tell you, the zombie apocalypse is upon us. We just don't know it yet. It's the early wave. So Chester, when he eyed the other magazines, I took all the, I took all the other magazines and I put them away, right? So now Chester's bored out of his skull. He's still got about 15 more minutes to wait until it's the appointment time. And he's looking around, he starts playing with the lamp and sort of rocking the lamp back and forth, and sure enough, the lamp goes over. The bulb gets crushed, and his mom's still sitting there, just looks out the corner of her eye. "Chester, you know, you've got to learn to behave yourself." Meanwhile, the sister starts beating and banging on the coffee table with, "I want the magazines, I want the magazines." So now I gotta clean up all the broken glass and shit that's all over the ground and all over the waiting area. Man, I'm fit to be tied, and I'm thinking to myself, wait till these kids go back for the doctor for their school checkup and stuff. They are going to go ballistic when those needles come out, right? I mean, these kids were off the wall jumping like on sugar highs, like you couldn't believe. Well, I'll tell you guys, you could have knocked me over with a feather. When it came time for those kids to get the shot, they sat there so calm and cool, had the blood drawing to check for you know, see how much lead they've been chewing off the windowsills and all that stuff, and check their iron deficiency and all that stuff. Those kids didn't flinch. Little Chester sat there looking at that needle draw like it was the most fascinating thing in the world. And he comes out of the office. "Well, Mommy, I want to do that again." You can imagine this kid's going to go home. He's going to start picking up needles out of the sewing kit and start do-it-yourself blood draws. Yeah, just goes to show you guys, sometimes you just got no concept of how kids are going to react to certain stuff. So now we have no light in the waiting room for right now. I got to buy some bulbs tomorrow. Why would anybody ever have kids? All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Monday afternoon, and thank goodness, tell yourself, I don't work in a medical clinic and life is good. You live in a gated community. I live in a community that should be freaking gated, okay? Have a nice Monday, everybody.